Good night everyone. I would like to present the next version of the build. As you might have noticed, the assembly, or rather, a fairly significant cosmetic repair was carried out in the assembly, if that's what you can call it. Some bugs were removed, especially regarding the sound indicator. Everything is working now. So, then the software was checked. As you might notice, the assembly is already installed on the computer. Some things were removed, some things were added. There was a tip to remove toys altogether. Well, I thought, how is that? Instead of the standard audio player, a pretty good addition was added. A video editor of the CDN of Lima has been added, quite high quality. These two programs will be added already in the final version, that is, they are still in the testing stage. Audacity, editor, sound editor added is not bad. Very good, I would say. Many people can say why a CD program was added, but I would like to say that you are probably one of the best video editors that Linux has, with great opportunities. If you need to do something qualitatively, then this program is irreplaceable. Many people can say, why is the CDN Leva? Are they easier to OpenShot some kind of CS? Well, how can I tell you? I didn't like the OpenShot. I think you won't like the OpenShot either. This program has more features, and is more stable, I would say so. Then there are people who draw well. There is such an interesting program. I'm not a cool artist, but I've seen what kind of things you can do with this program. People have drawn good things. I think it will come in handy. Then, we have a GIMP here, of course, where without it. Additional plugins and brushes are already installed here. Then shots were installed. That is, I have already mentioned these programs. I just want to show why I added shots, because the standard program is pretty poor. I would call it that. That's what I would call it. It doesn't have the capabilities that shots have. That is, you can see that the program is pretty weak. If you view a high-quality image, it's not enough. It won't show very well. The image will not be in the right quality. There's also an editor like this that will load. So, regarding the Office, there is a standard set of either Office. I already launched it last time. Everything works fine. Office version 4.2.3. It seems to be a IRC. Well, I think over time, by the end, it will all be updated. Pygin. Well, this is such a Secu client. You can also build Jabber in it, connect Odnoklasniki or some other sites there. Pretty good thing. There I am waiting for suggestions. It will be possible to replace either with PC or with some other clients. So, what do we have on the internet? I still added the Midori browser, but I don't see any point in deleting links either. All why? Because if suddenly something happened to the X's, and you are in a bare console, and you need to find out some information. Thanks to this browser, you can go to the internet without X's, find out some information, or you can delete them altogether. You will be able to use only, for example, there is only a terminal or, well, that is, such a thing should always be at hand. Basically, you can see the program package. CD partition management was also added, as if just in case we have both desks here, but still, you see, this is the first mistake. She will fix all this. So, this application does not see devices. It was specially designed for hard disk partitions. We will launch it now. So, you see, I installed it. Something's wrong. Well, all this is not terrible. All this will be fixed. It's nothing. And most likely it will delete the hard disk partition program when I delete it, and still, it will probably be easier to work with a Quarton. What is it for? In order that if you have this system as a loaf city or Ceph, you can, for example, transfer the hard disk information to a hard disk or to another medium. Then in the process, you can format the hard drive, prepare it for the installation of the system. I think it will be very convenient. The program is very simple and has great features. Understands quite a few different file systems. Another thing like this is called. This is such a convenient terminal. You don't need to climb all the time. You clicked at 12 and you can work. In view of the banality, I will write a top. This will show us what is going on with our RAM, what processes we have running. Here, we have a standard CUSE version, the latest. The manager files we have 1, 6 and 3.4.10 are not the latest. As far as I know, it seems like 4.12 should have been released a long time ago, but something happened there and nothing. And it won't work out in any way. You can pay attention to how little all this consumes the resource. That is, we are recording now. Many applications are running in hidden mode. It eats up half, that is, half of the CPU, and some crumbs of RAM in general. Everything works quite smartly. I, of course, we'll post a link to this indicative review. I didn't finish telling you a lot. I'm not going to tell you about some internal changes here. All of this will be noticeable after you launch and take a look. In order to compare what work has been done, you can download from the official website of Xubuntu 14.04. Run its virtual box and run this assembly, and you will already see what work has been done. Have a nice day.